Bonjour! Today we're off to the cafe and we're learning how to ask for different types of coffee or different types of hot drinks that you might want to have for your little morning coffee in France. Hope you enjoy it! So first of all, your waiter comes over and I'm sure that they will say bonjour to you, as you should always greet somebody when you first see them in France. So you're ready to make your order and you can just very simply just ask for your drink and say s'il vous plaît afterwards without anything in front of it if you want to, just like in English where you'd say a coffee please. You could also start with this little phrase, pour moi, for me, and then you could say what drink you wanted. So, pour moi, un café, s'il vous plaît. Pour moi, for me. If you wanted to make a bit more of a sentence before you started asking for your coffee, you could ask, je peux, can I, je peux. Well, it actually means I can, but we can put our voice up at the end and it turns it into a question. So, je peux. And the reason I put this picture of this cat is to try and give you a little image of somebody asking for something, the cat's asking for something, and think of a cat purring. Je peux is how we say it. Je peux. And then you would say prendre. Prendre means to take, because in French it's better to say can I take a food and a drink than can I have. They use the verb prendre more than the verb avoir when you're talking about food and drink, about having food and drink. So, je peux prendre. This little picture will help you just think of taking a prawn. It's a bit prendre, it's that sort of sound, okay? Prendre. So, je peux prendre. Can I have? Can I take? So, let's find out some of the drinks. We've got un café. Un café. Now, you might already have known that meant coffee, but did you know that you would get a tiny little black coffee if you asked for un café? So, je peux prendre un café, s'il vous plaît? Je peux prendre un café, s'il vous plaît? An espresso, basically, just a little tiny shot of coffee. Je peux prendre un café, s'il vous plaît? The next one is a much bigger coffee here. And this one is a creamy kind of coffee, so or a milky coffee. Un grand crème. Je peux prendre un grand crème, s'il vous plaît? Or pour moi, un grand crème, s'il vous plaît. If you just wanted a milky coffee and you didn't want a big one, you can just say un café crème, s'il vous plaît. Un café crème, s'il vous plaît. They might then ask you grand or petit. An allongé is a black coffee, but it's allongé means like it's a stretched out, it's a longer coffee. So it's basically an espresso with hot water in it. So an allongé. You might want an allongé avec du lait froid. So an allongé is that black coffee, and then lait is milk, and you might want cold milk with it, so du lait froid. And déca, perhaps it's the end of a nice meal and you fancy a coffee but don't want to be up until 2 o'clock in the morning. So un déca might be what you're after. Un déca is a decaf coffee. So je peux prendre, or pour moi, un déca, s'il vous plaît. Un déca, s'il vous plaît. Perhaps it's cold outside, you fancy a nice hot chocolate. You can ask for un chocolat. Un chocolat. You can say un chocolat chaud, which is a hot chocolate, but they will understand a hot chocolate if you just say un chocolat, the context of being in the cafe and what have you. They know what you mean with un chocolat. If you just want to ask for un chocolat or un chocolat chaud, you won't get whipped cream on it. If you want whipped cream on it, if you want to treat yourself, you can ask for un chocolat viennois. Un chocolat viennois. So, je peux prendre un chocolat viennois, s'il vous plaît. And the last hot drink that we're going to do today is a herbal tea, une tisane. Une tisane. Je peux prendre une tisane, s'il vous plaît. Je peux prendre une tisane, s'il vous plaît. If you ask for une tisane, they're going to ask you which one you want. So they might say camomille, tilleul, so they might come up with some different tisanes. So just watch out for that question back. Une tisane. Je peux prendre une tisane. And this is the cheats one really, is you wait for somebody else to order and you just say the same. Le même. Le même is the same. Le même. So le même, you can say le même or you can say le même pour moi, the same for me, but just le même, merci, the same please, and then you'll just get the same. So le même. Le même. A little recap. You can start your order by saying pour moi, blah, 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 just saying the drink, un café, or by saying je peux prendre. Think of the je peux, the cat purring, please, can I have? And then prendre is to take, because we take a drink. Un café is a small black coffee, basically an espresso. An allongé is a bigger, longer drink. It's a black coffee as well. It's an espresso with hot water, an allongé. Un grand crème is a large, milky coffee. And café crème is the slightly smaller version if you don't want too big a coffee. But the crème is the idea that you get the milk in it or the cream in it. And un chocolat viennois is a hot chocolate. If you ask for viennois, you get the whipped cream on it. But un chocolat or un chocolat chaud, if you want to say the word chaud, you can, is the hot chocolate viennois with cream. And deca is a decaffeinated coffee. Deca and deca. And last of all is une tisane. Une tisane is the herbal tea, tisane, but they will most likely ask you which one you want. Or, if you want to say the same as someone else, you want the same as somebody else has just ordered, you just say le même pour moi, le même. All this vocabulary is on a little help sheet for you. If you would like it, just head over to my website and you can click the link in the description below and it'll take you straight to the website where you'll be able to download that PDF with a little quiz to help you too. I hope you can enjoy that in a cafe in France very soon. À bientôt!